And are we sure that we've really carefully tried to pour water in the cookie? Like we didn't just hit a thing where it didn't like the way we in raw cookie. Okay. It's, yeah, again, special dialogue for what a terrible idea that is.
Add something that can be a liquid to fill the impression of the dough, and then I can set it to hard to preserve it. It's gelatin!
Yeah, so we need to just like search
what
all
if
the
just, like-
cabinets and stuff in the. Well, ask Jack about gelatin. Yeah, Gelatin. Or maybe it's not. Jello. Ask Jack about liquid that can turn hard.
Ask Jack about making things hard.
Did we do it? Like, did we carefully search the bedroom cabinets upstairs? I keep thinking if there's some kind of like moisture powder or old lady's room. She said she shouldn't have oil for her complexion, but I don't care at all about that.
I mean, I don't remember coming across anything in any of these cupboards. Is the thing.
Go to
We can't get
Margot's.
into her stuff.
Go to Margot's room again because she had the. We emptied out her face cream thing to put
Her
soot
powder
in
thing,
it.
yeah. I put soot in
But
it. And it was just sitting right in the middle of this. Like most of the items are just out there or in something that you can actually open.
Just type look in each room until we find something we haven't examined.
Well, I don't know that we're going to find that.
It's a vanity. Okay. Perfumes. Okay. So you can examine the vanity, or we can move to another room and just look. I mean, we haven't looked in every room yet.
Well, we have looked in every room, just not in this video.
Not recently, yeah. Ornate bench. Hatch. Bursting more finery.
We don't require
So the
finery.
bench is probably not going to have anything. We do not need your finery. Okay. Wardrobe and nightstand. It could be something in the nightstand.
Well, I'm guessing that. Well, I'm going to look in this nightstand.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've clearly already checked the other one. It's open already.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, nearly every drawer has either been empty or just full of junk.
You didn't check both rooms in there, did you? Because there's that bathroom here. All I'm saying, Zerf, is that we should go into the rooms that we haven't searched recently and just do a look.
What a luxury.
If there's going to be like creams or something, it's going to be, yeah, like there's what looks like a medicine cabinet, but doesn't look like it's actually a thing you can interact with. It's just purely decorative, as Zerfina would be told.
Yep.
See, I don't know how long this game is or how far we've come before giving up and getting a hint, but
Just glass all over the curb.
Did we look in the cabinet that was shattered to see if there's anything in there? Because I know the silver steins were stolen.
It wouldn't tell us about anything. Okay. Stuff.
Brass mirrored front. Search cabinet. I think we have to search or look in or search. Swamp root, regular tonic, pills, cat remedy, patent pills. I mean, the remedy, I don't know what a remedy is. This is some cooking. It's covered in keeping healthy and salt and probably wouldn't taste very good.
I'm giving this other guy the cookie so that I don't have 2 cookies, so I can just type cookie.
That causes game over. I think you have to type his name.
Is all this Canadian food so thirst-provoking? Maybe.
Poutine makes you super thirsty.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm stuck with this cookie the rest of the game now.
Well, did we keep searching his room? This little cabinet in the bottom right-hand corner. I think it just had books, but
we've been through his stuff. There's nothing there. There's nothing in here. Like all her drawers are already open because we've been through them all. If there was anything of note, you would have pilfered or examined it.
I mean, stuff doesn't even show up until you get to in the first chapter necessarily.
Why is her icebox so empty?
Got ice in it. What else do you want in there? Like food? There are a million cabinets in here that could have something. What's that one underneath? Like the bottom, like it looks like it's got flour and stuff in it.
This one over here? It's full of pots
Yeah.
and pans.
Pots and pans. I mean, if you want to use a hint, I mean, what I would be doing if I had the wheel was just systematically going through the rooms and making sure to examine everything until I come across an object we hadn't. Because obviously, if we've come across it, we've forgotten it. It didn't grab our
I
attention.
guess so, but I guess I don't want to spend 30 minutes going through every room when.
Yep, I can see that. I can see that.
Here's what we got to do. We got to look up the Crimson Diamond and get to the website. And we got to go to the hint book. And we got to go to chapter 3. And then we got to look up. Here we go. These are Jack's fingerprints. My God, this question has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little hints. We're going to go through them one at a time. Jack is making thumbprint cookies in the kitchen. Sounds like a good place to start. We got that. Take raw cookie. It's too soft to analyze. What can you do about this? You need to cast an impression in wax. Where have you seen wax? That jumped to exactly what you need right away, but let's find a candle.
Yeah,
put wax in cookie.
The wax is still cold and hard. That won't suit
my needs.
Yes, her needs. I was telling you not to put lit candles in your pockets.
Pour lit candle wax into cookie. Raw cookie.
So what did she say? Because she had a message about why this wouldn't work.
Yes, because
it's too hot. So we need to
No, it's not too hot. It's too cold.
Oh, I thought it was too hot.
No, it said it was too cold.
Well, I didn't get a chance to read it before you clicked off of it, so.
The only part you did not read was that won't suit my purposes. You read the cold and hard part.
I was thinking about a different kind of hard.
Hot wax.
How could it not be? How could it not be hard? It's freaking melting.
I literally said hot wax. What if we just take wax? All right. Oh, we're taking lots of wax. There's so much wax. The candles are clean now.
Scratch all the candle wax drippings off the candlesticks and tablecloth with your fingernails.
So we could just let the wax drip from one of these candles into the cookie, but we're not going to be able to do that. Heat wax. Take to melt the wax.
Oh, you got a kettle. We got the cookies. I guess I didn't understand why. Because I was like, oh, the wax is too hot. I couldn't figure out what the puzzle would be with the wax is too cold. Because why the fuck would the problem be that it's too cold if you have access to you have access to candles. They're like melting wax right now. But instead you get scrapings and heat the wax.
Put pan on stove. Put wax in
Waxy.
pan.
Put hard can wax directly in the saucepan wouldn't be a good idea.
Put mug in pan.
He would love it if I waxed up his mugs, but not his
Put
saucepans.
wax in mug. Get mug. Put water in sauce pan. Wrong water. Drink water.
Okay. You can't use the word drin. Oh, that was refreshing. And it boiled my esophagus.
That's a double boiler.
You are pleased to see the water in the pan doesn't overflow into the mug.
Put wax
in
mug.
Put the hardened can of wax in the mug that's in the saucepan. By the period which is here. Gradually, the stove heats the water in the pan, melts the wax that you've put in the mug. Congratulations, you successfully made a double boiler.
I knew what I was talking about. Okay. Pour wax.
I've actually done a double boiler once before. I made white chocolate covered peanut butter with that one, like one time and one time only. You carefully pour the hot liquid wax into the hollow thumb. No, it's really good. It's just the shape of them came out terrible, but they tasted good.
That's the matter. That's what matters. Wonderful. I just need to chill the wax so that it sets up nice and hard. You know, I like my wax.
Yep. Like I like my men. Yeah, no, the reason I was thrown by the wax is too cold was like, I like you. I was like, why isn't she pouring wax? Why isn't she dripping wax off of the candle?
It would take too long, apparently. Instead, we have
you
to build a
put the
double boiler.
wax-filled thumbprint cookie into the icebox. You close it. Wait an appropriate amount of time. I was about to say the exact right amount of time passes.
You wait a unit of time of some description.
You rate one cookie wax chillation, which is the unit of time for one cookie full of wax you chillate.
That should just about do it.
We're going over here. You remove the chilled, wax-filled thumbprint cookie from the icebox. Now you have to use that name for it in all future commands. Chilled, waxed thumbprint cookie.
Brr. Terrific. The wax is rock hard, and the raw cookie is hardened too. Now get the wax out of the cookie. Get wax out of...
I can't use my bare hands to do that. You have to solve another puzzle.
Remove wax from cookie. Use...
Wax.
Wait. Break raw cookie.
Carefully crumble the chilled cookie dough away from its hard, waxy filling. Jeff says, "What are you doing? You've been surreptitiously taking my fingerprints." You left with the perfect impression of Jack's thumbprint cast in wax.
Finally, I've obtained everyone's fingerprints, plus fingerprints from the crime scenes.
Oh, man. This is so exciting, but...
No, it's been too long. Now we have to make a double video.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a cliffhanger. Whatever. No, that's all good. You have the magical editing power. I mean, you make custom thumbnails. I'm in awe of your abilities. Pair of fingerprints. Flush of success. You rush to your bedroom and eagerly spread out your complete set of fingerprint samples on the low coffee table. Comparing the complete set of fingerprints, you're able to conclude... Amazing! The fingerprints from the jewelry box and the curio cabinet match the fingerprint you obtained from Margot.
Aha! Margot was the culprit behind both crimes. I should
confront
her with my findings.
I could never have determined that without taking Jack's fingerprints, which was a huge pain in the ass.
Huh? That wasn't fieldwork, but it was pretty satisfying. Margot, I hope you're not dead.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and confront her without actually telling anyone else about what's going on.
Or waking
so that
her
if she
up.
murders me, she'll get away with it.
Well, she's whispering it to her in her dreams. Margot, I know you stole Nessa's ruby brooch and the silver steins.
Margot.
I know that Nessa's a little difficult, But this isn't the way to deal with her.
Margot.
Please let me help you set things right.
Margot, I'm pulling a brush through my hair, Margot. It's an ASMR video.
She's
Can
half
you
asleep.
can you feel it? She would take everything. Yes, I smashed the curio. Zod broke my heart to do it. But the silver wedding stands are even more precious. I saved them and gave them to someone I trust for safekeeping. I buried them under a big W. Nerissa would sell them as soon as she was back in the city. At the very least, she would take her share and sell one of the stands, splitting the set. She doesn't understand why that shouldn't happen. She is vile and heartless. Why should I want to set things right when I needed things set right for me? No one helped me. That woman deserves everything bad that comes to her and more. She's even handing out almonds.
You may be right about that, but you deserve better than to be a thief. That isn't who you are.
You're a whore, remember?
Margot, the brooch at least? Will you give me back her brooch?
Fine, the brooch is hers after all. It's in my walk-in closet. I will tell you where it is. You could have searched my closet carefully and you would have found powders to use to make a cookie impression. Wait, why must the world be as it is? Oh, Nancy, you are my closest friend that I met yesterday. Ah.
Oh no! She's dying in front of us and our fingerprints are all over the place from opening the drawers. Margot, are you okay? Margot? Margot!
Dun, 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 dun. You hurry downstairs to tell Mr. Richard about Margot's sudden decline. Oh, she's not dead.
Mr. Richards, come quick. There's something wrong with Margot.
Oh yeah, I killed her. I mean, what? What?
Nanomachines.
I'm really gonna rush up there at speed.
Ooh, a creeper in the background.
Whoa! Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. You only needed help with one puzzle. By the time you and Mr. Richards arrive in the master bedroom, Margot's body is already cooling.
You'll have to create a double boiler to...
I guess she did.
A triple
Motion
boiler.
soon brings Nathan and Jack to the room. Nathan's eyes widen, but he doesn't say anything. Jack looks shocked and a bit remorseful. Three men gently carried Margot down to the root cellar, lay her out on a long wooden table. No, but there's
this
some
is
root
the
in
part
the.
where we get to do an autopsy.
It's shocking to see Margot lying dead on the table. The kindness and warmth that once lit up her face are gone forever. She that kind? Nathan and Jack stand there, staring down at the earthen floor. No one seems to know what to do. What can be done, after all? After a long while, Mr. Richards exhales heavily and speaks. Go do what you need to, then head for the station to notify the authorities. Not like there's any rush now, is there? She'll start sneaking up the place eventually, but, Yes, sir!
I'm sorry, Evan.
I would have killed her eventually, but I wasn't given the chance. Yeah. Go tell Detective McCloud. Excuse us, miss. There's no way we can get around you. Make a better door than a window. Mr. Richards stumps on the stool, his head bowed. He doesn't look at Margot. It's almost like he can't.
Oh, Mr. Richards. Oh, pained expression. What's going on here?
What's going on, Holmes? Type review to review your investigative goals. Chapter 4. Tensions. Hey, we got through a whole chapter there with fingerprinting.
Let's check out this review before we call it a video.
Revive Margot.
I've heard that if you get the right materia and go to the right spot. I wonder if Margot was poisoned. Can
you imagine if Margot was murdered by Sephiroth? what a scene that would be.
Something she ate? Drank? I should examine Margot's body. Maybe I can find something that will be useful. All right, folks. When we come back, it'll be time to start solving more serious crimes. Who knows? Maybe by the end of this, Nancy will have a new vocation in life.
I think the first puzzle is going to be, how can we get rid of Evan so we can examine Margot's body? And the answer is, feed him a salty cookie.
Or give him some almonds, and then we can examine both bodies.
Yeah, then we can examine. Then we can solve the murder that we committed.
Yep. Luckily, there's a lot of garlic in the cellar here, so if Margot does turn, it won't be too big of a problem.
Exactly. We should have plenty of time to collect her ring, her nail, etc.
I'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.